What's going on, everyone? Mark here at Mako Reselling, out and about here at a Goodwill, doing some sourcing, looking through some dress shirts, trying to find that diamond in the rough. Today was a pretty good day at thrifting, and you'll see some good highlights on this film. Going through here, and there's some decent brands in here, but nothing really that sticks out to me, probably worth selling. Trying to find items, dress shirts over 30 because these are $5. There is a Brooks Brothers. I do pass that, and we're moving on here to some other brands. This I do pick up. This is a Brooks Brothers Makers vintage dress shirts. These sell well for me. Hopefully you can see that made in USA there. This is one definitely to be on the lookout for. Checking over here, and everything was good. This is from a new rack, a great find, Relwyn, nice blue quarter zip, and pulled that off and actually pulled a second one. Awesome brand to be on the lookout for. Really was a good day out there thrifting. Uh, Here we've got a dress shirt. I think that's the Brooks Brothers I showed you earlier. And another Relwyn, a polo. Size is a little small on these, a medium. They're mediums, but I will definitely take it. Here we've got a Lululemon. This came off a new rack, and definitely looking at the tag there. Now, as I look this over, it does have a hole in it. It does have a little bit of damage. Probably maybe could have made something of this, but there's definitely, I just wasn't sure. I don't know enough about really Lululemon, especially the women's stuff, and probably could have picked this up. I ended up putting it back because of that small hole. Now, this was interesting. This was Max Mara, but this was a rip-off, a fake. You can see down there that Chinese writing on the tag. So I put that back, but this was a good find here. Barber, a nice quarter zip, an XL, good brand. All this was from a new rack at a different store. Eddie Bauer denim jean shirt here, and this was flannel lined with the metal buttons. Don't think that's vintage, but should sell well. J. Crew Ludlow, and you've got the Somolos mill down there. Not sure if you saw that on the camera. I did pick up two of these. Unfortunately, I did decide ultimately to put them back. Could have lotted these up. The size was good on them. But from what I saw, really needed like the linen blend to kind of make it worth it. But definitely a good item. J. Crew Ludlow. I was looking for suit jackets as well to match up. Here's Canali, some new pants I found on the rack. I actually found two pair. This one right behind it. Definitely some good items there. $5. Okay, looking over some Brooks Brothers Pinpoint Oxford. These look pretty clean. That one looks very sharp. Would be nice if it was new with tags. And I'm going through here. Looks like I'm kind of inspecting something, maybe like some lint or something on there. I don't think there was anything wrong with this. This shirt looks like it got a lot of TLC in its day. And there's a second one. Looks like the same person donated both of these based off those dry cleaning tags there. So I do think I picked these up. I don't think I put those back. Now, this was a good find here. Alan Edmonds, and I was able to kind of look here and look at, even though it's repaired, it says gigantic there. The guy probably took it to like a shoe cobbler or something to be fixed. I think this still has value. It looks fine. Everything looks professionally done. I think they're on the bottom, and you could see that Alan Edmonds hopefully there. And then on the top, it looks good as well. So I did pick this up. It was a big size. I think it was a size 14 or something. And these shoes sell well. They sell anywhere from like 40 to over $100. I would say 40 is like very low if it's really beat up. But I think I'll probably list these between, I would think 60 and 80, somewhere in that range. Still looking through the dress shoes and not finding anything else in here. Looking at this brand. All right, in the tie section, didn't find really, I think, any ties today out and about. Going through here, just trying to find one of those gems. There's a Brooks Brothers. That's a pretty good tie right there, but I do not pick it up. trying to cut back a little bit on tie purchases. They're not expensive, they can make you a little bit of money, but trying to find really more shirts, I think, at this point in the year, cutting back on outerwear, a little bit on blazers. Okay, here is another blazer brand here. I didn't look at this. I think it said made in Italy, but when I looked at the material, it was just polyester, so I just didn't even bother looking it up. But possibly that could have been something. And I am in the women's blazer section. You can definitely sometimes find some good stuff in here. Um, and sometimes they put men's blazers in here. And I've found some good men's blazers and sport coats in the women's section. Not sure what that one is. Not sure why I'm so hung up on it, but I am moving here, and okay, I'm going back now. All right, this was an interesting one. This was a Gucci shirt, or it looked kind of like a Gucci shirt. I thought this was a fake. I think it was, so I just ended up leaving it. But I did do some investigation. I didn't just leave it. It did say like made in Romania, made in Turkey or something. It is possible it was legit. It was very small. Um, but again, I don't know enough about this. I don't want to be selling fake stuff on eBay or Poshmark. Just not worth it. So I ended up putting this back. Probably should have hid this somewhere in the store. This was another thing I found on the new rack. Some cool, look like leggings, women's leggings. Probably nothing super special there, like 22, 25. And then some, these are new tags, Express pants. I think the MSRP is like 80 or 90 on those. Just decided to pick those up. Back in the shirt section here, going through, taking a look, trying to find some decent stuff. Enro, I end up picking this up. I think one of the last videos, I left this and then I came back. It was still there. It's a big size, definitely worth it. I think that sells for like 30 to like probably like 33, 28 to like 33, I think is a good range for something like that. A Verizon shirt, I'm not going to pick that up. Going through more of these here. And if you are enjoying this content, remember, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you see anything I'm missing as well. Had some good comments from people pointing things out. These stores on this video I'm in pretty much every week. So if something's there and I miss it, then I'll probably be able to go back and pick it up, hopefully. Going through some polos at this point, trying to make some decent stuff, trying to find some decent stuff here. Polos, a little bit tough. The margins aren't as big as the outerwear, the blazers, even the pants, but you can find some decent ones. You can find some good ones. So going through, hopefully find like a Masters shirt, a Collars and Co., possibly like something like that. And not really seeing too much here. A little bit intrigued by that one, but not going to pick it up. And most of this is just not very good at all. I wouldn't even pick up probably the overwhelming majority, even at the bins. In the blazer section here, looking through, and they've got them against that back wall, which always drives me nuts. Trying not to knock them off. Kilburn and Fitch is a no. And looking at some different ones here, trying to go through and see if there's something here I'm missing. Oscar de la Renta, good women's dresses, but their blazers and suits I don't think do very well. Now here's a Brooks Brothers pair of pants. They're vintage. Unfortunately, they are in pretty bad shape. So because they're dress pants, I just decided to leave them. Not going to be really dealing with them. You can see that hole down there. They had some stains as well. Putting those back right back on. Moving through here, seeing if I can find anything else. And I don't think I do during that whole turn there. I did find quite a bit on the new racks today, which was good. There wasn't as many people out, especially the resellers. There just wasn't as many out, and it definitely helped me with the new racks. I don't usually get to them. I'm looking at this brand here, this LR. I think that's Louise Roth, but kind of hung up on that. I ended up just kind of going. I don't. I'm not a big looker upper when I'm out in the stores. I kind of like to move and get through as much as I can, get to as many stores during the time I have to thrift. So these are some Brooks Brothers Madison tan pants. Looked really nice. I'm looking through them here, and I remember there was some sort of damage on these. I ended up not picking them up. You can see on the crotch there is a little bit of damage, but those were really nice pants. I would have bought those. Those sell pretty well for me. Back in the shoes, looking through, trying to find some nice dress shoes to see what we can get here. And those don't look like anything. I'm trying to make out the lettering on those, and uh, they just feel a little bit too. They seem like tux, like for a formal event. Uh, that was a nice oxblood color, but just not really a good brand, I guess. And moving on here, back to the dress shirts. And here's an interesting one. This is Sears, Roebuck and Company. I don't know if you can see that tag. Vintage. Now, I did sell a shirt similar to this. I think the tag was different, and it sold for $125 in like 10 minutes, literally. If you can find the really old ones, I'm going to try and I'll flash some comps on here because this is, I was not sure even when I was looking at this. I ended up putting it back, but I know that some of those Sears shirts, the really old ones from like the 60s, can sell really well. 60s and 50s. That one I think was just like the 80s, which don't really sell well. Um, but I'll put a couple comps on the screen so you can see like what to buy, what not to buy. Here is a Zanella women's blazer. Zanella is, I did look this up. It wasn't really worth it. It's definitely not a fake, and it just wasn't worth it. The men's stuff, the pants do, okay. I usually skip them, but they're not like a horrible, horrible buy. Um, so that was not worth it. That Zanella. I'm knocking stuff off the rack there. That's a nice J. Crew, like seersucker, women's seersucker blazer, but I'm just not sure on that. I haven't looked enough into that style, but that definitely could have been something, could have been worth it. Maybe I will look it up, and then next week, if it's there, pick it up, if it's worth picking up. That just looks cheap and cabby. Not much else here going through these women's blazers on the back rack here. Here's something that think I just knocked off, and I'm just going to throw it back on. And of course, it's barely staying. All right, going through some more short sleeve shirts as we get into this time of year. Definitely don't want to get hit too bad in the summer with sales slowing down, trying to build the inventory. Taylor Vintage, decent brand. It's not as good as Taylor Stitch, of course, but good brand there if you can find it new. Um, Definitely, I think, is worth picking up. And going through a lot of this other stuff here looks just like some garbage and weatherproof vintage, not really going to be worth it. And going through some pants, I don't think I had a ton of luck with pants other than like the new racks. Now I did find some jerseys today. Unfortunately, the camera didn't pick them up when I recorded them, so that was not on that specific those jerseys. They were Chicago Bear jerseys, men's. I think like a large and a medium. I didn't recognize the players, but jerseys always sell pretty well, and definitely one thing I love to pick up and sell. Going through here, Nautica's not going to be worth it. This is a nice grid pattern, window pane pattern from Lauren Ralph Lauren. I ended up passing on those. That could have been something. J. Crew Bedford, nice navy blue, but I do not buy it. And I believe those are Brooks Brothers. Now, I've got a ton of those in my store. They're just not really selling. I might have them priced too high. I think a lot of them are priced like 27, 30. That patchwork I was thinking about buying. Didn't look good. Look worth it. Mantoni, I did look up this brand. The MSRP on this was $250, or sorry, 150. So I thought that might be worth it. But I looked it up, and it's just one of those brands that people are just not looking for. They don't know about. But they did look like really nice pants. Seems like something you could get good money. It just might be in your store for like a year, year and a half. Back in the ties, different store, going through here. That orange tie is a nice rep tie, but the brand is not good. It's not going to help move it. And ties are pretty difficult to sell, I think. And of course, you got the baby tie there. That's kind of creepy. Brooks Brothers basics, not going to really be worth it. You can find the vintage Brooks Brothers makers. Those sell okay. They sell like 17 to 20, 15 on the low end, I'd say. So that's about it for this video. I will have a full wrap up of all the stuff I thrifted this weekend. Make sure you check it out. There's quite a bit in there that I did not get on camera. Thanks for tuning in.